Do you think by any chance, would a brand like Luxor, which is about writing instruments, will it face the predicaments and the challenges as a brand like Kodak has faced? Or you feel yourself that mostly that with the digitization of writing, you're more or less secluded or more or less secure there?
I can say one thing, that we built the industry in India. We pioneered every writing form, right? Now, in writing, there are two parts. One is self-expression, and then there's everyday writing. Everyday writing definitely could see a slowdown, but not elimination. Because I also believe that if you don't think clearly and you don't write your thoughts down, AI cannot help you, right? There could be the other side where the Gen Zs could actually feel, oh, we don't need to write. Let's get it easy. But when they get a bollocking in their life and they get hit by a roadblock, which everybody does in their life, whether it's school, college, or their first job or the second job, then you really need to put it down on paper, and to see where you are. And I don't see, the other side of it is marking and coloring and expression. And writing together as a full 360-degree picture is an art of expression for any human being. So there's an emotional intent, there is a value intent, there's a mind intent. It builds your cognitive skills. I don't see it going anywhere.
So currently, worldwide, if I have read it correctly, that it should be about the writing instrument industry in the world is growing by about 4 to 5%.
Yeah, but that's a category of writing, everyday writing. It's not the marking and expressing category.
Okay, that's only writing.
Yes. So marking and expressing is actually kind of an area where the kids come in the picture. And that's really growing, like for things like DIY with kids.
Aren't the kids mostly on their tablets? And I was talking to one of my colleagues and I pointed out the exact thing. I said, while drawing, let's say that's an expression.
Coloring, crayons.
Right. They said that they would give a command to the AI and get the first cut drawing through AI and then they'll work on it.
But if you look at it, there are studies being done in India and outside that art and creativity and learning with creativity is the most important thing the mothers need to do with their kids. Detox screen is the most important thing. Why today no pediatric recommends you to give screen time? I have kids, they're twins and they're 3-year-olds. My kid's screen time is 20 minutes a day. And I've been good at it till now. When I went to the US recently, I saw even in a shopping mall, the kids are with an iPad. But what is going on in the US? How is the mind of the kids growing in the US? It's a huge problem. Okay? India has not reached there. And our growth with coloring, creativity, and using the DIY to use art as a medium to express has really become important. In fact, that's growing. Today, the medium of learning is whiteboards, and then there is whiteboard markers.
That's right.
Right? And there's no replacement for that because the kids, you need to write and erase at the same time. You cannot do it digitally and then erase. It takes much more time and it doesn't work so efficiently. So markers and colors and the writing per se, together if you look at it, I don't see it exploding.
And what about the digital expansion into it, the digital variant?
Like the Apple Pencil and stuff?
The digital pens. What I learned again, the digital pens currently...
It's very small because there's a lot of impediments in the...
Currently, I think they're about less than 10% in the world, right? Compared to the total.
Which are successful. Because it also is the right technology which makes you feel that you're using a pen.
And if I have to talk about the segments of your pen, again for my learning.
Yeah.
So the segments would be one... it'll be the urban and the rural, and then top end, which is like
executives gifting.
Executives gifting, which is like luxury brand. So I would tend to think that the luxury segment would be not so big, 5 to 10%.
But it's growing.
Yeah, potential to grow, according to me, is maximum because anybody worth of any salt would be writing. Should be people say when your signature becomes an autograph.
Important, exactly.
So that segment will grow, and then you can also bring in more luxury into it,
Yes.
like a gold-plated
Yeah,
or
all
a prescribed, personalized. So that will remain.
All that, yeah.
And then the challenge I thought from outside, which is your largest share, which is the urban and the semi-urban area. Rural may not still be that big, maybe about 25% or 20%. But the lion's share come from about 50-60% come from this urban consumption, which I thought is under pressure because schools are adopting.
If that was the case, then notebooks wouldn't be growing at 15%. So
Yeah.
today in India, all types of notebooks,
are going
including
in. Okay.
and there are, including our brand at the higher end, are selling notebooks which are like a style statement. And that's growing. So you can't be growing notebooks and there is no, you cannot buy notebooks if you don't buy pens.
That's right.